Good day, children. As you know, we have already studied the grammar lessons, but we have not touched any literature. This is the first lesson that we are going to study in literature. The name of the chapter is Tom Has a Toothache. Tom Has a Toothache is an extract from the Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. Mark Twain has written this. Mark Twain was an American novelist and publisher. Twain quit school to be an apprentice to a printer, where he learned how to typeset and print books and newspapers. This was the trade he worked in for many years, while also educating himself through extensive reading. He is best known for his series of books featuring Tom Sawyer, especially the novels The Adventure of the Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So, we are going to start the lesson. Children, you might know how challenging it is to go to school and how interesting too. Tom also wanted to go to school for his studies, but one day, on Monday, when he got up, he didn't want to go to school. So, he made an excuse not to go to school. But before we start the lessons, I'll tell you, these are the new words which will come in the lesson. You should know the pronunciation of these words as well as the meanings too. The first word, that is intervening. Intervening. Second is features. Third is odious. Fourth is canvassed. Fifth is colicky. Sixth is exertions. Aggravated. Juggle. Ravage, mortified, row, outrageous. Now children, once more we'll just see the words. Intervening, features, odious, canvassed, colicky, exertions, aggravated, juggle, ravage, mortified, row, outrageous. So, I'll tell you what the story is about. The story is about a boy named Tom. One day he got up and he had a weak tooth which was about to fall. So he was having a pain in his tooth. That's why the name of the chapter is Tom Has a Toothache. But he did not want his aunt to know that he is having a weak tooth, because he was knowing if his aunt will know, she will break it up. And he will have pain. So he did not want her to know that. He was sleeping with his brother Sid. Sid was sleeping on another bed in the same room. He thought something in his mind. He just started screaming loudly. But Sid didn't wake up. He again started screaming. He thought he should say something else so that Sid should get up. And he started telling that his leg is paining so much, his leg has become swollen and he is going to die. He is about to die. Sid became very furious and he told, don't die like that. But Tom told, brother, please forgive me for whatever I have done. I am going to die now. Now, please leave me. Please let me go. And Sid became very astonished. He ran to call his auntie. Auntie was working in the kitchen. She ran up as she heard that Tom was about to die. She came up to Tom and asked, "What happened, Tom? Why are you telling like this?" Tom was knowing that if auntie will come to know that he is having a weak tooth, she will start breaking it up. So he told, no auntie, I am having a very sore thumb in my very sore leg. So I am not going to... No, auntie, nothing like that. It is not paining. It's not paining, auntie. It's the pain, very less pain. It's not paining, auntie. He was not knowing what to say because he was not telling any truth to his aunt. He was lying. Then at once aunt came to know that he was having a toothache, and that was because he was having a weak tooth, and that was the reason he did not want to go to school. So she ordered Sid to bring a silken thread, and then he brought, and she told, I'm going to break your tooth now. Don't be furious. But he told, no, no, auntie, don't break it. It will pain a lot. It will pain a lot. And then she did that. And the tooth was gone. The pain also was gone with him. And then Tom told, no, auntie, I'm very, very sorry. I was lying. I was just lying. I did not want to go to school. That's why I was saying that. Now, children, this was the story. I hope some of you also not want to come to school, and you also want to tell your parents like this all things. But children, I'll tell you, this is not good. We should always go to school. Otherwise, we'll be back in our studies. So please, I know you can't come to school right now, but stay at home and be safe and study well. Okay, so read the lesson carefully and then start doing the question answers, and also write down the words with the meanings and learn it. Okay children, bye.